Okay, here we go.
He's bright, he's analytical. With the media, it's mission critical. With his mind on cruise control, he can identify any asshole. Especially those on cable TV who are quick to spin a fantasy from the bottom to the top. Today we get a great mic drop. Welcome to the Planet Mikey podcast.
There he is. Handsome Vince Papalapupo. What a man he is. Not only does he do the music,
he's good for nothing.
but he dresses. I mean, what's he got, a zoot suit on and, and patent leather shoes?
Yeah, so far you haven't paid him yet. He's been bitching about that.
Fuck him.
Yeah, I know.
He'll get his money, don't worry. You know, and if not, I'll expect a visit from the boys from Vegas.
Oh, God.
Speaking of Vegas, I got a news story coming up that's going to trouble you about Las Vegas. So that's coming up.
You mean news?
Yeah, but not yet.
Not right. Oh,
no, don't be jumping on that sounder.
No.
I got so much packed into this. This is going to be an unbelievable podcast.
Really?
Filled with information. And I even made notes on the way here. I was driving in my car. See these notes?
Yeah.
I made two notes, and right off the top. But before I do any of that, you know how it is. We have to prioritize our sponsors.
Yes, it's true.
Because without them, we'd still be broke.
That's correct.
I was at Pro Automotive yesterday.
Yeah.
And yes, see, we've moved. They moved.
You mean Pro?
Yeah, Pro. That's it.
We go first class here.
Pro Automotive, man. 191 West Main Street, Dudley, Massachusetts.
If you got trouble with your car, truck, or SUV,
I hit the post.
That was good.
the new Pro Automotive is who to see.
191 West Main Street, Dudley.
A brand new shop with a new location, new address, same great reputation. Pro Automotive will treat you like a star.
Like a star, like a star, like a star.
We get to know you, we get to work on your car.
We get to work on your car. See what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I know that jingle. And I went there yesterday. Why'd I go there, Smitty? Because I had a 40-ounce tub of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And they had a promotion going on to give food to the food bank.
Yeah.
You bring in a 40-ounce thing of peanut butter, and we give you windshield wipers.
Oh.
Now, what do I coincidentally need at this particular time of the year?
Now, wait a minute. You mean the winter has ruined your...
One of them. Yeah, the right-hand wiper doesn't wipe shit. It's like an old guy at the nursing home who forgets to wipe shit. The one on the right is like it just smears whatever's there a little bit, and it makes a squeaky. So I said, okay, I got to get new wiper blades. So I bring the peanut butter in, and they have this promotion going, which is a great idea for the food bank. And I get 2 free wiper blades for my police interceptor vehicle.
Now, what kind of wiper blades were these? Is there a brand name for them?
I don't know. They wiped, but I tested them out as I drove out of the parking lot. I sprayed a little windshield washer on there, and they wiped beautifully.
Oh, look at that.
So I'm using them on my ass now.
Okay.
I'm kidding. But 191 West Main Street in Dudley, the pros, the Pro Automotive, that's why they call themselves the Pro Automotive, because they're all pros.
That's right.
You know?
With ASE certified technicians, these guys have to go through a rigorous training program in order to be
That's
ASE
right.
certified.
Exactly. And I gave him an idea for a new commercial that said, no poetry, just pros at Pro Automotive.
Look at that.
What do you think?
I like that.
See, I'm a marketing wizard.
That's what they say.
Also,
I've heard that said about
we
you.
have one other sponsor that I got to mention because I'm probably due for a coffee cake myself, but I'll mention them anyway because they're wonderful people. The lady that takes care of my cake orders is the nicest, sweetest. Her name's Kathleen, and she's a doll.
Is that the grandma?
No, she's not a grandma. She's a nice, youngish lady.
Yeah.
But she's a wonderful human being, and when I give out a cake to somebody, like a guest, let's say a guest comes in here, like John Fiore. He likes the cake.
Yeah, he does.
We send him a cake. She sends it out right away. He gets the cake. It's fresh. Everybody's happy. Oh. It's like great. If you need a cake for somebody, a gift cake, because they're not cheap. They're perfectly well made and freshened right off the assembly line. They send them to your house. You get them fresh, and they're good. Blueberry, Granny Smith apple, traditional cinnamon walnut. They have chocolate cake. They have Ted Williams cake. Go to their website. It's mygrandma.com.
What's a Ted Williams
And there's
cake?
a picture of my grandma there wearing very little. No, I'm kidding.
What's the Ted Williams cake?
It's I think it's like a chocolate. I usually get, I usually get the blueberry ones.
Yeah.
But everybody, there's all these different flavors. You go to mygrandma.com, you pick it out, send it to them, everybody's happy.
So that was Ted's favorite? Is that what you're saying?
It might have been.
Yeah.
And it used to come, I have a canister. It's a tin, one of those cake tins.
Yeah.
And it's got Ted Williams on it. And it's like, I don't know, it's special.
Yeah.
It's special. Because he was the splendid Splinter.
That's true.
His other nickname was the Kid.
Really?
Yeah. They called him the Kid for a long time, until he got to be like 80. Then they called him the Old Kid. So if you can listen to this podcast, here's what's really important to us, Smitty and I. We have to have you subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Geez.
Now that doesn't force you to listen to any episode you don't want to listen to, but it enables you to listen to any and all episodes that you might want to,
And it's free.
and it's free.
Yeah.
And you don't if you subscribe, it's good for us, and it's not force feeding you anything down your throat.
Well, it also allows us to get a few bucks so that we can pay Vinny Popolo-Pupolo.
Pablo Pupolo, who we owe right now, we have a balance with the guy. Jesus.
He's starting to bitch about it.
Can't blame him. So subscribe, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, or Apple or iHeart. Just hit subscribe. Then you'll get the podcast on a weekly basis, and I'll be happy. You'll be happy. Smitty will be happy. And Buddy the dog upstairs,
That's true.
who's always happy, will be happier.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, moving on to more important things.
What is
Smitty?
it? What is it, Mike?
You know, I try to be organized. I've been drinking coffee lately, and as you can tell, I'm a lot more cogent than I used to be.
Is that what it is?
Well, yeah. I mean, when I was just, doing soapers, I wasn't that cogent.
No more Adderall?
No. I think Adderall can make you annoying at times. I know some people who are on Adderall, and sometimes they just won't shut the fuck up.
It's true.
They just keep talking, and it's like that movie, Trains, Planes, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and John Candy.
Yes.
And John Candy won't shut up. He keeps talking and talking. And Steve Martin says to him, "Del, talking to you is like talking to a chatty Cathy doll. You keep pulling your own string. And Del, when you have a story, try having a point. It makes it that much more enjoyable for the listener." Now, Steve Martin is, what's he, 80 now?
I think so, yeah.
God bless him. He's still one of my faves. So this is a chock full of podcasts we got news, but I'm going to get to my notes first because otherwise I'll forget them, and I hate that.
Go to your notes, Mike.
I made a note here. It says Uber. Now, as you know, part-time when I'm bored, I do Uber driving. It's a great way to meet Brazilian chicks.
On the road again.
I can't wait to get on the road again. So, I just heard a news story on WBZ Boston where they're saying that Uber is allowing this new policy as a company. Uber nationwide is allowing a policy whereby if you're a woman, you can request a woman driver. Let's say you're afraid that some guy's going to molest you or try to feel you up or something.
Wait a
or
minute.
do
So
something.
only if you're a woman you can request
Yes,
a woman driver.
They're going to allow a woman-only policy if you request it. Now,
Oh.
here, I got 3 questions with that. First of all,
Okay, go ahead.
a lot of these women, and I've picked up some of them, a lot of them are fat and kind of ugly, and no one would want to molest them. Okay, A. B, what if you're what if you're a woman who's a guy who's a trans woman? So now can you order a woman car then, or can you be a driver and pick somebody up? If they request a woman, you put on your wig, your lipstick, and they say, "Oh, you're a man," and you say, "No, I'm not. That's my wig.
How dare you?
I'm a trans, and leave me alone, and don't discriminate against me." And she says, "Do you have balls and a dick?" And you say, "Yeah." You're not a woman. And then Uber gets involved, and it's a big mess. Now, what if you're a homo guy and you only like guys? Can you request just a guy? Can you say, "I don't want any women drivers. I want a man to pick me up"?
That's a good point.
See, Uber's getting into it. If they get into this gender shit, believe me, that's going to be. It's like opening Pandora's box if she has one.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, as an Uber guy, I don't know what to do. Do I bring a dress with me when I'm picking up people in case they want just a woman, and I don't want to exclude myself from the business. So what do I do? Do I wear eye makeup?
You're going to have to follow the policy of the company, Mike.
By the way, have you noticed how many people have artificial hair? They have artificial hair in their heads. They have artificial eyelashes. Their eyebrows are all redone and like sculpted like a lawn guy did your, gardening. It's like, what's going on with women? Can't they just let the hair that they have grow out?
Yeah, they can. I wanted to give you an answer.
I
anyway.
think that'd make me a bushwhacker, wouldn't it?
That.
Now, you want some news? Let's do it, Smitty. News, yes.
And now the news
Because
with
I'm
Mike Adams.
First
Take it
and
away,
foremost, the news, man. Some of these stories are going to make you want to puke, but I'm going to give them out anyway. All right. Most newsmen don't vape while they're doing the news.
I know, but you look like Edward R. Murrow now, vaping instead of smoking. Smoking, instead of smoking a cigarette.
Look at all that smoke.
That's
That's
right.
not even smoke. It's vape.
Vape.
It's vapor. Okay, so this microphone's going to smell like banana-flavored vape. I bought the banana-flavored vape because I thought it had appeal. And now the news. I'm Dale Denver. Georgia high school teacher dies after teen prank goes wrong. Ready?
I read about this, but I didn't get the details.
I'll give them to you now.
Go ahead.
A Georgia high school teacher died after he was allegedly run over by a teen in an apparent prank gone awry, police said. Jaden Ryan Wallace, I'm going to guess he's French.
Okay.
18 years old, has been charged with first-degree vehicular homicide after he allegedly ran over Jason Hughes outside Hughes' home in Gainesville, Georgia. Now, what happened? Well, I'm going to tell you. After I belch a little bit, the vehicular homicide charge came because Hughes died. That's the teacher. After being transported to a hospital. According to the police, after 11 p.m. local time, March 6th, Wallace and 4 other 18-year-olds, Elijah Tate Owens, Aiden Hucks, Anna Catherine Luke, and Ariana Cruz, rolled some trees with toilet paper outside his home. That's a prank.
Yep.
That happens.
That's okay.
As the group got into the 2 vehicles to leave, Hughes came out of the home, but he tripped and fell into the road. Wallace, who was driving a pickup truck, then ran over Hughes. He ran over him. Allegedly, it says here. I mean, they know what happened. All 5 teens have been charged with criminal trespassing and littering. They got him for the littering for the toilet paper,
course, yeah.
but not for killing the guy. Wallace has been charged with reckless driving, too. I guess it's reckless when you run over a teacher.
Could be.
It's unclear whether he's retained an attorney. It's unclear whether he knows what an attorney is or what the word retain means. Because he's a fucking dumbass. And a killer. Now more news.
More news.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
All right, more news.
And now more news.
And now
with Mike Adams.
more news. And remember, it's not news as in booze. It's news as in views.
New blue suit.
Okay, I better put on my glasses for this because I printed it in small print.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
It's getting old shit.
We'll get a close up of you now.
Former CBS anchor Josh Elliott has filed for divorce from his wife, Liz Cho, who I know personally, by the way. No, seriously. She worked at NECN. She was an assignment editor at the desk. That's where they call in. We got a story. Okay, send the crew to... She wasn't even on the air, but then she became this big shot anchor in New York. She's a lovely woman, but she's, I thought, kind of bitchy. But anyway, her and her husband, Josh Elliott, former CBS anchor, they're now embroiled in a vicious court battle. Connecticut court papers, this is according to page 6. Elliott filed to end the marriage. You know, what happened was, I can tell you what happened. I can shorten this story in a big way.
All right, go ahead.
He was probably cheating on her. She probably found something on his phone or, his email or something like that. They stopped getting along after, 8 years of marriage. And Liz Cho C-H-O, Cho. It's funny that I knew both Liz Cho and Virginia Cha. Cho Cha. Chacho.
Oh.
Cho Cha. Cho, couple of choches. Cho is asking for money spent for the benefit of any person with whom you've had a romantic or sexual relationship. She's jealous. She found out about this guy, this girl, and the guy with the girl, and that's her husband. And she's accusing him of taking some of her jewelry. I mean, it's ugly.
Yeah.
And Liz Cho, my dealings with her, although minimal, she was kind of bitchy. Now, by the way, Elliot, who's the male in this divorce procedure, is eyeing a return to television and is reportedly in the running to join another person I know, Gayle King, on CBS Mornings. So here's hoping he gets that. If he's a good guy, I like Gayle King a lot. We're friends. We've been friends a long time. Last 2 times I saw Gayle King, I saw her when Denise DeCenzo passed away, who was the beloved Hartford TV anchor, and she was at the service. But before that, the last time I saw her was the day I got fired at Channel 3 in Hartford. And she and I went to lunch. What's up, Smitty?
No, I'm just looking.
He's coming over here to look at what I got here. You reading my notes?
Yeah.
So anyway, Gayle King and that story. That's a little media story for you.
Yeah.
Media related.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Vegas story I promised you. You ready?
Vegas. Okay.
Oh, my God. This one will make you puke. A Las Vegas judge reluctantly imposed a probation sentence on a man who admitted to causing the death of his girlfriend's toddler, 1.5-year-old baby boy. She cited evidentiary concerns and was worried that the case could be dismissed, so she gave this kid killer 5 years of probation, no jail time.
What?
Yeah. He entered a guilty plea of voluntary manslaughter in the June 2024 death of 17-month-old Kai Tesoro, which is his girlfriend's child.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be taking care of this kid. And instead, when the boy wasn't walking well enough or fast enough, he starts smacking him. There was internal brain bleeding, broken leg. This guy beat the shit out of this poor little kid, and he gets away with no prison time.
Now, hold on. He's not the father of this kid, right?
And he's an asshole, piece of shit. I'll say it right on this podcast. I don't care. What's he going to do, sue me?
Yeah.
Christian Moniz Rabino, 29, 5 years probation. Authorities allege Rabino grew frustrated with Kai's delayed ability to walk independently. He's a year and a half old. Medical examiners later determined the child suffered fractures to both legs, consistent with intentional harm during that period. They responded and identified the severe brain bleeding, extensive bruising on his head and body, and the leg fractures.
He beat the shit out of that kid.
Kai succumbed to a massive stroke and died on June 6th. I mean, this judge should be not only disbarred, but she should be put in jail for this bullshit. Because it's the judges a lot of times, they get these creepy asshole murderer, rapist people, and they they give a second chance. You know what? If you straighten out, we'll let you stay out of jail. No. Put them in jail. Some of them, I'm for the death penalty.
Yeah.
Kill them. Just kill him because we don't want to feed him, this guy, this asshole, for the rest of his life. Kill him. Look, that's how I feel. If I were the judge, I'd say, well, we don't have the death penalty, so you're going to spend your life in prison. Or I'd say, well, we do have the death penalty. Kill him. How's that for taking a stand, huh?
There you go, Mike.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I love kids, and I hate anybody that abuses kids. That's in the same category as a rapist and a murderer to me. You know, you do anything to a kid, you're a piece of shit.
Yep.
Now, I had...
What do you got there, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? You have notes?
I got
You have notes, yes.
Note on the back.
So-
I'd heard on the radio in WBZ Boston driving in here.
WBZ.
There are 3 little weed stores called, and they named themselves, they went into business, they sell cannabis. They named themselves the Boston Garden, which is cute because no longer is the actual arena where the Celtics play called the Boston Garden. It's called TD North Garden. We all know about that.
Now, do you think that the term "the Boston Garden" is copyrighted anywhere?
Well, they actually, when they went into business, they hired lawyers to look into that, make sure that they were legal in calling it that, and the lawyers said yes. But now, Delaware North, the big company that owns the TD Garden, is suing these little weed stores, suing them, making them spend more money on lawyers to defend what the lawyers have already told them that they were allowed to do. So they're getting sued. It's a little weed store. No one's going to think there's a basketball game going on in a little weed store or that they're selling weed at the real Boston Garden. So get this shit out of my face. Makes me want to sneeze. I'm going to blow my nose.
Did they say that on WBZ? What
you know what I like to do when I blow my nose? I do this. Watch this. Okay, so. And that takes care of everything.
It certainly does.
I'm in a weird mood today. Can you
You're
tell?
watching a grown man, ladies and gentlemen.
Beyond grown, ingrown. All right, now, here's a news story.
Another news story.
Yes,
Oh
it's
my
politically.
And now the
It's
news.
tainted.
There's the
It's
news with Mike
tainted
Adams.
politically.
Right here. Watch him go crazy. Okay, good, Mike.
First of all, this was what triggered me. The Boston mayor, Michelle
You say trigger?
Trigger. Yeah. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, who's a communist, her Office of Immigrant Advancement. She has an office of immigrant advancement. It's not enough that you let them come here, give them everything in their life for free, kiss their asses up and down the street. Now you have to have a special office. Now, her office has asked city councilors.
Hold on. If she has an office, there must be someone who oversees that office, and I wonder what that person gets paid.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, she also probably has an orifice, and no one oversees that. That's clear.
Pretty obvious.
So she asked the councilors for more budgetary funding to provide legal defense for illegal immigrants. Okay, what the fuck is she thinking?
She's a communist.
Now, she did this in light of the federal immigration crackdown on sanctuary cities. Okay, the problem is you're a sanctuary city. That's part of the influx of all these people who need special legal representation that's going to get paid for by the taxpayers.
And they also need free
She's
shit.
an idiot.
Oh, man.
God. Anyway. Meanwhile, while that's going on, the cities and towns in Massachusetts are dropping charges against real criminals because they can't get an attorney. It's the lack of proper pay for these public defenders. They're saying, well, in New Hampshire they get $112 an hour. We only get $67 an hour. So they're not working here. So they don't have enough public defenders for all the criminals, many of whom are illegal aliens, by the way. They drop the case. They just because if you don't get a speedy trial and a public defender in 30 or 90 days, whatever it is, they drop it. Doesn't matter what you did. Your case gets dropped.
Oh.
And you know there's child molesters and rapists and bad people in that group of people. Okay, so this happened. The original starting of this dropping of cases happened starting back in July. Most of the crimes were for minor crimes like shoplifting, drug possession, and motor vehicle violations, but several involved assault on police officers and domestic violence. One suspect allegedly punched his pregnant girlfriend in the stomach and slapped her in the face. Another was allegedly assaulted by the father of her child who threatened to kill her and tried to strangle her. Oh, the case is dropped, and here's why. We just can't seem to get a public defender for you, so you can just go. Give me a break with this. And this is all going on under the auspices of how can you say we need more money for public defenders for illegal aliens, but we don't have enough money, can't get any more money for public defenders for people who we know are criminals? Well, what the you can see why I'm frustrated over this.
I see that, Mike. Don't
See,
worry.
what I'm realizing, too, is that I should have been a public defender instead of a podcaster. I probably would have made more money. I would be making $65 an hour. All right. So Maura Healey can't do anything about it because she sucks, too. Now, but the dispute is it's based on pay. In Rhode Island, $112 an hour. In Maine, $150 an hour for public defenders. $125 in New Hampshire. $65 an hour for Massachusetts. This state sucks. I mean, I love Massachusetts. I love the people herein, and I've lived here for a long time now. But I'm going to move because they're taxing me out of the picture, and I hate the fact that it's a one-party state, and it's so liberal that if you're a Democrat, you get elected and you do what you want, and if you're anything but a Democrat, you have no chance of getting elected, and there's no chance of oversight, as evidenced by the fact that we can't even get the audit that the voters voted for.
I'm with you, Mike.
Oh, man, you know, it tires me out getting angry. I don't usually get angry. Well, once in a while.
You're starting to. I can see that coming.
No, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. There's no question about it. I've always been that way. So I did my notes. I did it now.
Yep.
We have this little thing. I'm a former media member.
It's true.
I'm a former media member that has a member, and I always go back and try to find out who's deserving of praise and who's deserving of ridicule. Yeah. In this segment we like to call the mic drop.
It's time for the Planet Mikey mic drop.
Boy, that's a quick, short, nice, perfect intro, isn't it, Smitty?
Yeah.
It's time for the Planet Mikey mic drop. It's 4 seconds. I didn't even have time to get ready.
You need more time?
No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Now, I would like to take, as everybody knows, MS NOW is what they call it. You know, I tweeted them. I said, MSNOW, you got to add an A in there. No way. I call it MS No Way because there's no way you want to watch them. But I accidentally, sometimes when I can't find the remote, it's on, and I say, you know, I'm watching, you know, Dateline or something, you know, reruns, and I leave it on, and there here comes Nicolle Wallace. Okay, she has a show. Have you seen her show, Smitty?
I never watch.
God, it's called Deadline White House. Deadline White House, and it goes from 2 to 4. They gave her 2 hours. Anyway, let me tell you what my problems are with her. Okay, Nicolle Wallace, you'd recognize her if you saw her. She's all teeth, like, you know, her teeth just come out at you like it's like a. I don't know. It's like some kind of eel from the bottom of the ocean.
So her physical appearance bothers you.
And if she doesn't open her mouth, she's got these teeth that come right out at you. So teeth and TDS. She has teeth and TDS going strong. And she's a phony fraud and her show is called News/Opinion. But it's all opinion. It's all her stupid opinions. Now, let me give you a little history on Nicolle Wallace, because I don't mind. I'm going to rip Nicolle Wallace here.
Hold on, before you begin.
Yes.
Does she have teeth like? Hold on, I think I got this on my iPad here. Hold on, let me look.
Yes. You didn't check Travago.
What a hotel.
Right? And only $250 a night for my favorite snipe.
That's her. Shave the beard.
Got
That's
mine
her.
for $155. You have to check
check
Trivago.
Trivago.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't check Trivago?
I also
It's
did,
easy when you know where to look.
I
Trivago's
also
my
didn't
secret.
wear my asshole repellent. You didn't check Trivago. Oh, you didn't floss your teeth there, pal. Nicolle Wallace served. She kind of came into the national picture she was the White House communications director during the second term of President George W. Bush. So here's where she's coming from. I was a Republican. Yeah. She was the communications director for his 2004 re-election campaign, George W. Bush, and she was a senior advisor for John McCain's 2008 presidential campaign, which failed. She was raised in Orinda, California, a very wealthy San Francisco Bay Area suburb. So what does that tell you? Liberal. Okay. Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. She she got a BA in mass communications in 1994 from the University of California, Berkeley. What does that tell you?
Well,
Berkeley.
liberal.
Yeah, liberal.
Yep.
In 1999, she moved to Florida, served as Governor Jeb Bush's press secretary, and then became the communications director for the Florida State Technology Office. She worked on the 2000 Florida election recount. Wallace joined the White House staff during George W. Bush's first term, serving as special assistant to the president, and in 2003 joined Bush's 2004 presidential campaign as the communications director. So you say, okay, she's a
I
Republican.
was going to say, what is it that bothers you
She's
about
a Republican, right?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
No.
In 2014, ABC announced Wallace would join The View. Okay, liberal. As a new co-host alongside Rosie Perez. Wallace made her debut as a co-host on the series' 18th season in 2014, and then she exited the series at the end of the season. It wasn't liberal enough for her. Following her departure from The View, Wallace joined NBC News and a cable news and MSNBC, as it was known then, as a political analyst. Oh, analyst, sorry. She was guest host on MSNBC programs like The 11th Hour with Brian Williams, Morning Joe, which is a worst piece of crap on television. She was on the Today Show. She was with Rachel Maddow in the election in 2016. And she absolutely adores Rachel Maddow, and I'm not sure if there's a physical relationship, but there sure could be. Since May 9th, 2017, she's been the anchor of the afternoon news and opinion program called Deadline White House on MSNBC. So now you know. She describes herself as a self-loathing former Republican. You know, she could leave the loathing to us, and it would get done a lot quicker and more deeply, because she's awful. Now, every time she opens her fucking mouth, she's shitting on Donald J. Trump.
Yep.
She's got very bad TDS. And if you watch her show, every 4 to 5 minutes, she goes off on a tirade about Trump because she hates the guy, right?
Now, this is on MS Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
MSNOW. No way. So I swear to God, of all the media people, and since Trump's been around 10, 11 years, whatever it's been, she has lived off him. Her whole gig is crapping on Trump. Okay, it doesn't matter what he did or if it's a good idea, bad idea. She just doesn't like it, and she hates his guts. So, you know who John Kennedy, the senator from Louisiana, is?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He makes me laugh. He's on with Sean Hannity, and Sean was talking about Nicolle Wallace, and I'll try to do my best Louisiana accent. Here's what he said to John Kennedy. I listened to your monologue, Sean, and all these different characters. You know, I thought to myself, even duct tape can't fix stupid. Kennedy said, I don't know, Ms. Wallace. I've watched her a little bit. I remember when she worked for President Bush. I suppose she's not as bad as some members of the liberal media, but that's faint praise. That's like being the smartest person on The View.
Oh, man.
That's nice. I'm saying that she's predictable, bitchy, fraudulent, false, phony, not a Republican, never was a Republican, and now she can't go 5 minutes without mentioning and disparaging Donald Trump as a xenophobe, a pervert, a liar, a Nazi. I mean, she's one of those, Smitty, you know.
So it's like she's a purveyor of propaganda? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
She's a poontang purveyor of propaganda.
You know what I think
She's
about
a pissant.
is she makes a lot of money. And who signs the paycheck? Who hired her?
Well, she just gives the money right over to that orthodontist she had that made those teeth so prominent.
At
many
one
years
point,
ago.
somebody said, there's Nicolle Wallace. I think I'll pay her a shit ton of money to say that kind of stuff on my network.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that she's mentioned Trump more than anybody else on TV, 2 hours a day. Her audience, by the way, her audience has shrunk from 2 million to 1 million. MSNBC, MSNOW, that's a shit network.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't even try to pretend they're anything but a DNC mouthpiece and propaganda machine.
That's
they don't
correct.
try. So it's her teeth, her TDS, and her love for Rachel Maddow, all of which make me sick.
Oh, look at you go, Mike.
All right, I'm done with that. That's called a mic drop. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. You know, when I was about, I don't know, 8 months old, I had my balls dropped.
Yeah?
And I've never been the same since. You know, I think they're waiting for that. Now, Smitty, I have a quiz for you. Hold on, let me get my vaporizer.
Wait a minute. Are we nearing the end of the podcast? Because there's one thing you brought up earlier in the week, and you said, I think you got to feature this on the podcast. Do you remember what it was?
Oh, yes. Is it that weatherman?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, my God, there's this weatherman.
Oh, it's on my iPad.
You got to hear this guy.
Hold on.
Just think Bullwinkle the Moose.
Cat Ed with your Stormwatch 9 forecast.
Made it through the commute time on average in pretty good shape from 3 until the present time. But between 7 and 9, things are going to start to change in a quick hurry in many parts of the state. Right now in the Queen City, Clouds are thickening up. No rain or
They're
snow
thickening
or
up, are
even
they?
ice for that matter.
Hey.
Barely above freezing at the current time at the airport.
Look,
Bullwinkle, a message in a
Gotta be
bottle.
some
We can't be the only ones that notice
Send
this.
mail from some flounder.
Statewide, freezing or above, except in Jaffrey. So, some of the higher terrain in the Monadnock
Higher
region
terrain.
could begin to see some slick roads.
Slick roads. You can see some slick roads. Oh, that is so great. That is Bullwinkle personified. Now, I should have been a meteorologist, because they don't even care what you look like anymore, Smitty.
And I've heard he's a great guy,
He
too.
probably is a
yeah.
tremendous guy, but he sounds just like Bullwinkle the Moose, doesn't he?
does,
That's
yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, see, now I'm happy again. After all that political shit, I feel good now because I saw that guy doing the weather. What's his name? Do you know what his name is? Oh, it's
Vince-
me, Bullwinkle
Vince
T. Moose.
Papadopoulos' long-lost cousin.
All right, I got a quiz for you, Smitty. It's a music quiz because you spent 75 years in radio.
Yeah.
That's all before you turned 80.
God, a quiz. What kind of a quiz?
It's a quiz for you.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to cover the decade in 1970 to 1980 with this quiz.
It's a music quiz?
Yeah, music, man.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
In fact, I'm going to go all the way to 1982.
Oh, I'm no good with the
Come
80s.
on, you can do this.
I suck with the 80s. Go ahead.
All right. No, it's 70s. 70s and 80s.
All right.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
I know you can do this because I know you know this shit.
I don't know.
The number one song from 1970 was done by a duo. They also had the number one album from 1970. What was that duo's name?
The Captain and Tennille.
No.
Okay. It was Steve and Edie.
No. So far, all four of the people you've mentioned, I had sex with.
It was Barbara Streisand and...
No.
no.
Two guys.
Oh, Seals and Crofts.
No.
Oh,
Number one song for the year.
for the year.
When you're weary.
Oh,
feeling
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Oh, God.
You're 0 for 1.
That was the Bridge Over Troubled Water?
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Carol Kay played bass on that. So you hear that bass come in on that song, that beautiful, sweet bass. That's her from way back when.
In 1971, the number one song in 1971 was done by a band whose lead singer just died recently. And they had a lot of hits. But this was their biggest hit, and it was probably my least favorite song by this band. Number one song, 1971.
Joy to the World.
Yes!
Yep.
Are you Googling?
Nope, I am not. Look
That's
at me.
very good. You're 1 for 2. See,
Joy
you,
to the World.
You pulled that out of your ass.
Three Dog Night.
In 1972, the number one song from 1972, and it was just remade by somebody else. But in 1972, it was the biggest hit for this woman. She's big, she's black, and she sits at a piano.
It's Aretha Franklin.
No, Aretha never sat at a piano.
She did too.
I got the rest of that right.
She
though.
was good at it.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
No, this is a more chill song than anything Aretha ever did.
Oh, it's Carole King.
No. I'm going to give you a hint, okay?
Yeah.
Her last name rhymes with crack. First name rhymes with Joberta.
Oh,
You suck.
first time ever I saw your face. Is that the song?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
With those two hints, I think probably got you in there.
Joe
huh?
Berta, that was the one, yeah.
All right. Now, the third, the 1973 number one record from that year was done by a guy and two women. And we're going to, you know what? I'm going to get Joe and Jerry to do this song at the end of this podcast.
Hold on, I know this song.
Okay. It was a guy,
Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
yes, indeed.
Tony Orlando
Yeah.
and Dawn.
And when he dies, they'll find him lying at the crack of dawn. Now, you've already mentioned this woman. 1974, the top song, 1974, was a solo artist, a woman.
Aretha Franklin.
No,
Carole King.
no,
Barbara Streisand.
yes.
Oh, there you go.
And what was the song's name? 1974, number one hit for the whole year.
People.
That was 1964. People came
Okay.
out.
Oh, yes. I forgot. She's old. I would say
Scattered pictures and the
way we
smiles
were.
we left behind. Things we gave to one another like that.
You can tell I was not a big fan of Barbra Streisand.
Diddly-do. All right, now you mentioned this duo earlier, and this is, see, you're in the right wheelhouse. You're just not quite on the sync. 1975, number one hit.
Seals and Crofts.
Nope.
Oh.
It's a guy and a girl. It's a duo.
Marvin Gaye and Tammy
You
Terrell.
said it already.
Oh, I did.
Captain and Tennille, man. Come
Muskrat
on.
Love.
No. Love will keep us together.
Oh, that's a Neil Sedaka song. He just died.
He just died.
Yep.
There's a duet on the internet of Tony Tennille, who is very unwieldy, almost uncoordinated. She was a big lumbering chick. She sang pretty well, but she was and they had their own show, the Captain and Tennille show on TV. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I heard her once say, "So you're married to the captain? Does he have a last name?" She says, "Yes. His name is Daryl Dragon." And he goes, "Oh yeah, and what's that like?" She says, "Well, if you were married, you'd be Dragon too." Yeah.
Well, anyway, she that's her, Tony Tennille.
Yep.
Yeah. Tony Toenail, I used to call her on the radio when I'd play her songs. The Captain and Toenail, I'd say, and people would go, "Oh, that's funny." Yeah. All right, and now, Wings had the number one hit in 1976. Can you tell me what it is? Wings.
1976.
Yeah, featuring Sir Paul McCartney.
Wasn't Band on the Run. It was from that album, though, I think.
You know, he does that now, and he calls it Band with the Runs.
It wasn't Jet. It
No.
was, let me think for a second.
It's probably the worst McCartney Wings song ever as far as just being stupid.
Silly Love
Yes,
Songs.
thank
That's
you
the
very
one.
much.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, it's a ditty, but it's not, you know, John Lennon would have made fun of it if he were still alive now. Let's see.
Hey, there's more.
Well, I have a few more. I'll get you to 1980, and then I'll bag out of this shit.
Because I'll fail the 80s.
Okay, in 1977 is done by a guy who the rumor was that something was in his stomach when they got off the airplane.
It was Paul McCartney.
No, it's
in Japan.
Rod Stewart. Tonight's the night. I think you started as the late 70s went on. You started to fade when it came to knowing stuff.
I'm starting to fade right now.
1979, the number one hit.
79?
Yeah, I'll give you a hint.
Oh, My Sharona.
Yep, very
Yeah,
good.
that's a great song.
1981. This song got so really wore me out. This song, Kim Carnes. Do you know what the name of the song is?
Yeah, something about the night.
Nope.
No.
No. No. Betty Davis eyes.
Oh, yes, that's
Now, I dated a girl that had Betty Davis thighs.
Yeah. What was
And
it?
that was gross. So I won't even tell you all about that. But, in the meantime, I think, I'm going to give you a C- on that quiz.
I deserve it.
Next time, you might want to study or do some of that Adderall we talked about.
Well, if you said, Smitty, I have a quiz for you, and I need to bone up on some tunes, then I would maybe.
Well,
done
there's
something.
nobody that knows boning up better than me.
That's
for
true.
sure.
That's what they say, yeah.
So in honor of Buddy the dog,
Yep.
Bill Smith, the world's greatest. Buddy. I got a Joe, and of course we always have Joe and Jerry finishing our shows for us because we think that's kind of fun. And,
Yeah.
and so do they. To be honest with you, they're enjoying a revival.
Joe and Jerry are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this mouse to work.
Okay.
Fucking thing.
Here, hold on. Let's take a
Hold
look.
on.
Watch
I got
Mikey
it.
do
I
the
got it.
mouse here. Ready?
I got it. It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready? If I press play,
Yeah, press.
we'll
boom.
get Joe and Jerry, and we'll do the aforementioned Tony Orlando and Don. So
Oh.
you guys ready?
They're ready. Of course.
Are they ready?
Yeah, they're in the other room.
I don't need glasses for this. I
No.
know the words.
Okay. Don't fuck this up, Mike.
I'm coming home. I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you received my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me. If you still want me. Oh, tie a yellow ribbon round that old oak tree, Joe. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old oak tree, you know what I'll do? I'll stay on the bus, forget about the pus, and put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Joe? My favorite verse. Bus driver, please, look for me. 'Cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. Can you believe it? I'm really still in prison, and my love, well, he's got the key. A simple yellow ribbon's what I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please, oh, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. I don't have VD, so do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus and I'll say, fuck us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening.